My name's Chef Egg, and I want to give you the skills you need to create healthy and flavorful recipes that you and your whole family will enjoy. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make honey glazed salmon with an Asian broccoli slaw. Now, since we're making a lot of salmon, what I like to do is buy a whole entire fillet and then break it down into size. So I've purchased this fillet, and we're going to break it into 5 pieces. After we cut our salmon, we've got to prep our Asian broccoli slaw. Now for this recipe, we're only going to use the stalks of the broccoli. So you can cut the broccoli florets off and save those for later. We're going to trim the tough outer layer of the broccoli stem with a peeler. Now, if you don't want to do this at home, you can actually buy shredded broccoli stem at the store. And again, we're going to use our mandolin and create matchsticks out of the broccoli stem. Now, once we make matchsticks out of the broccoli stems, we can take the broccoli florets and slice them nice and thin. Next, we're gonna slice some bell pepper and red onion very, very thin. We're gonna slice down this bell pepper. We're gonna take our knife with control and support, and we're gonna utilize the bear claw to measure every single cut and make sure it's nice and thin, rocking that knife forward in a smooth and controlled motion. We're gonna slice the bottom of the red onion off, and the flower end, cut this in half. And now we want to follow the grain of the onion. You can see these lines. And you want to slice lengthwise. Drop your knife and slice nice and thin, just like that. We've chopped all the vegetables for the slaw, and now it's time to make our Asian dressing. And we're going to start out by smashing a clove of garlic. We're going to mince this garlic up very fine. This ginger is not only going to add lots of bright flavor to our dressing, but it's also going to add health benefits. Trim off the skin. Slice it nice and thin. Turn it around and mince it as fine as you can get it. Next, we're going to squeeze some lime in there. Next, we're gonna add some rice wine vinegar, a little bit of light soy sauce, some honey, a little pinch of red chili flakes, and the secret ingredient to this dressing is sesame oil. We're gonna pour the dressing right over the slaw, give it a good toss. Now we're gonna finish this off with a little fresh cracked pepper and a drizzle of olive oil. This Asian slaw tastes awesome. And what's so great is the dressing is so light. The worst thing you can do is add too much dressing to this and have it soak in and be soggy at the end of the week. Now it's time to sear the salmon. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of salt and fresh cracked pepper. And we've got a hot skillet over here with our vegetable oil. And as you can see, that oil is starting to smoke. So we're very carefully gonna take our salmon fillet and lay it presentation side down. When it cooks halfway up the side, we're gonna flip it once. Now, salmon can release a lot of oil while it's cooking. So what I like to do is take a paper towel and some tongs and tip the pan over and just soak up some of that extra oil. As you can see, the salmon is cooked halfway up the side, and it's time to flip it. We're gonna let this cook for about 4 minutes until the salmon cooks all the way through. As you can see, the salmon is golden brown and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, we're gonna take some honey and drizzle it right on the top. After we add the honey, we're gonna take some soy sauce. And as the honey and soy sauce cook together, it's gonna create a beautiful glaze that we can spoon right over the salmon. Now, how do you know when the salmon is cooked through? Well, you can take a spoon and you can flake it apart, and when it flakes apart like that, you're ready to roll. We're gonna let that salmon cool completely before we start to plate it up. We have all of our elements ready to go for our meal prep. The first thing we're gonna do is place some of this slaw in each container and make sure everybody gets an equal portion. We're gonna take a piece of salmon and place one in each container. Now we're gonna garnish each container with some fresh green onions, some slivered almonds, and a pinch of sesame seeds. And that's how you make honey glazed salmon with an Asian broccoli slaw. For more videos and recipes, check out woundedwarriorproject.org and get cooking today.